Life's kind of funny, man. It's interesting how things have a way of working themselves out. Like as a man, I think if you just kind of stay the path, follow, your purpose, whatever that means. When I think it was like Steve Jobs that said, you can't connect the pieces going forward, you can only connect the dots going backwards. And it's interesting because any experience I've had, and I'm sure you've had something similar happen, is even if it was hard, even if it was challenging, even if it sucked while you were doing it and you didn't like it, at the end of the day, you're kind of like, I'm glad I did that thing. Just how all the pieces line up. I think we go into things and it's like you have some outcome that you've kind of predetermined in your head, and maybe the outcome changes and it's not exactly what you wanted, and then like 5 years later you're like, wow, I'm glad that happened to me, glad I went through that experience. And I'm coming up on graduating from college here, right? And at a point I'm kind of like, oh man, like, what's the job market going to look like? Like, where am I going to work? What am I going to do? And at the end of the day, it's like, there's no sense in worrying about that. And, there's definitely something to be said for, doing your due diligence and working hard and putting in the effort. But as long as you're doing those things, I don't think you're going to end up in a bad spot later on. And so I guess the point of this video is to just kind of stay the course and do the mundane routine things. Every day for me, at least, it's like wake up super early, go to the gym, go to school, eat dinner, go to bed, just rinse and repeat. And I think if you do that long enough, you're going to become successful. I think it was The Wealthy Gardener. I love that book, by the way, The Wealthy Gardener by John Saforic. And he said, maybe he quoted someone when he said this, but he was like, genius starts things, but hard work or labor alone finishes them. And so, like, starting the thing is half the battle. And over time, like, these things compound. So if you're putting in, an hour a day at the gym for your body, over the course of a year, you'll have a couple 100 hours worth of work on your body. And it's like the older and older I get, the more time is like more and more relative, to the extent that, like, there's just not enough time in the day to get the things done that you want to do. And so to get ahead, you just kind of have to chip at things. It's like a sculpture, right? You can chip at the marble sculpture. You're not going to create the whole sculpture in one go, but if you chip at it day by day, you'll eventually create some sort of masterpiece. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents for the day. If you like this video, go ahead and get a little thumbs up, a little like, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.